Okay, after Isaiah, which is probably the greatest of all the writing prophets, comes Jeremiah, another great prophet. Now, Jeremiah lived through the destruction that the Babylonians brought on Jerusalem. Jeremiah was highly respected by the king of Babylon, whose name was Nebuchadnezzar, because Jeremiah told the people, if you will surrender to Nebuchadnezzar, you will at least save your own life. But the people thought Jeremiah was a traitor. And so Jeremiah, the name Jeremiah means the Lord throws or hurls. And so God throws Israel away into Babylon. The enemy comes in 3 times, breaks down the wall of Jerusalem, takes away the best people. Daniel, Ezekiel, and other good men were taken away. And Jeremiah lived through all this. Jeremiah told the people, you must repent. If you will even keep the Sabbath, just keep the Sabbath. Just do what God said on the Sabbath. God won't destroy this place. But it turned out that God destroyed all of Jerusalem. What did he do? Well, King Nebuchadnezzar came down the first time, breached the wall, and took the good people away. Then he came down a second time because they refused to pay taxes to him. And Zedekiah was the king, and he took King Zedekiah and his family outside the city walls and killed all his family, his wife and his children, and then gouged out Zechariah's eyes, the king of Jerusalem, and took Zechariah away to Babylon. And the third time the second time he came, he set up Gedaliah as a general, a governor over the people of Jerusalem. And he left Gedaliah there. But some men came to Jeremiah and said, we're going to kill Gedaliah, the governor. And Jeremiah says, don't do that. If you do, Nebuchadnezzar will come back here and flay you alive. And flay means cut off your skin while you're still alive. And that's exactly what he did. Well, anyway, Jeremiah lived through the destruction of Jerusalem. He was taken by these men after they killed Gedaliah the governor and forced to go with them down into Egypt. And when they got to Egypt, Nebuchadnezzar came and conquered Jerusalem, but he took his army down to Egypt and took those men who had taken Jeremiah away and tied them to stakes and skinned them alive and killed them. So Jeremiah lived through the worst days of Jerusalem. And you can read about the destruction in the last couple chapters of the book of Jeremiah.